Okay, I've been sorting out a bag of bits. All that part there is rubbish, so that's a good result there. I got ribbons there. This is how I categorise things to put away. Sorted out some receipts again that I don't need to keep. That's filling that has to go in my craft cubby. Then I've got like card and papers, and again everything to do with crafting and some papers and everything. I need to put those where they should go in my cubby. In this little container here, I've got sewing stuff that for whatever reason, when I've took it out my sewing basket, didn't get put back. I've got two gels here. One is full and the other one is sort of quarter full, so one of those I should put in my handbag and one put with the toiletries and everything in case we need it. This is a sort of thing, you know, it depends what stage I'm at in sorting out and what time I've got, because this is part of a set of pencils that I keep up for our granddaughter, but these are the sort of things that get put in maybe a little box or something or bag. This one actually rolled under the sofa in the lounge, and when I came to move the sofa and everything to hoover up and one thing and another, and it just didn't get put where it should do. This is what I mean. Sometimes I do a little bit at a time if I've got a bag to sort out what needs to be rubbish, then put it in categories like ribbons, that, and that. And that goes in the dining room, actually, in the pencil case. But a lot of this goes in the same sort of area. I've just broke it down because it's easy to put away. I don't know if you remember this. This is what I started over 2 years ago, and I wondered where it had gone to, and it was hiding. I actually was sewing this. So there's the back. It's just plain on the back. I'm just sewing it together. As you probably can tell, it's a caravan. It's got made with love, a little heart on there. Definitely have to get that finished for this year, and just use like a button, and that's backed on with some underneath is some black felt. But I just think that is so sweet. Even if I say so myself, I'm surprised I didn't actually finish it. I'm just doing like a chain stitch round the outside. And I think I was going to, I don't know if I was going to do the same on the reverse, but it needs all sewing together. So I need to get that finished. That can go as one of my projects to get finished soon, because it's about 3/4 of the way there anyway. And then this is notelets that I must have had when I was doing something, and that needs to go in the drawer in my desk. So this is the sort of thing what I mean. Oh yeah, and that is going because I've got new holders for my phone and everything, so that is going to go. So this is the part that I've done at the moment. So it's all these little things. Takes time, and actually putting things away and trying to prevent them from going into another box or another bag. Okay, this is my sewing basket, or box, whatever you like to call it. I've had it so many years. What I can remember, I purchased it, I'm sure it was from Lidl, the very first time it opened up. And this is by the make Rubbermaid. I've had it, I hate to think how many years I've had it, but an awful long time. You probably haven't seen it that much, although I've shared it when I've sorted it out over the last few years possibly. But it does actually just sit in one of those pink boxes on my shelf in my cubby. So it's just got this pop thing here. And this is it. I thought I was going to have to sort it out, but to tell you the truth, and I think this is the problem, I have cottons and needles and things. That's just some elastic. But I tend to use white or black most of the time. And I think, and these got needles. This is just something I made absolute years ago with the needles in. And I think what it is, this is what happens. I have the needles out and probably white and black thread, and that's about all I tend to use, but it's all those pieces. This is one of those cases whereby I tend to hold on things because you never know if you're going to need it. So I'll just take this part out. The handle did snap off this part, but it's still usable. So in the bottom here I keep all my additional cottons, so I'm just going to put these in here because I've got some white and black in the top bit. I've got all the small cottons in here. I've got a lot of bonding web because the amount of times, especially if I didn't have time to sew trousers up, especially when both my boys were younger and were at school and everything, and there were forever hems coming down of the trousers. I used to sew them, but sometimes you didn't have that much time, so I used to use a lot of the bonding web and things like that. So the other part is this part here. So as you can see, plenty of lot of white cottons, black, pink and shears, scissors, little hooks and things, more elastic. Actually, with the white elastic, I think I put that black one in there, so they're both together. Safety pins and everything in different sizes, more black cotton there. And then I can put my needles can go in that bit, and then the top bit goes in here like so. Just put the scissors in that bit. So should now go in like so. So in this bit I've got like measuring tapes, things for doing lines on material, thimbles. I've just put my needles things there with the rest of the needles and pins. So, and more of that web stuff, as I said, for a quick fix. So that is now empty. So it's all these little things, and if I've got quite a lot of bits in a bag, I try not allow it to mount up. You know what it's like, especially if I know our granddaughter's coming and suddenly I find pieces around and I haven't got time, especially if it's a surprise visit and I'm quickly picking things up. This is why I try and do my tonight and pick up regularly every day, but there's still bits that tend to don't get themselves put away in their proper place, and I'll put my hand up. I'm not perfect, it happens to me also, but it's these times when these pieces mount up and I'm forever finding bit things, you know, like containers or carrier bags that got bits in that really need to find a home. So that is done, that bit's done. So I've just got to put those bits away in my craft cubby now.
That one.
Yeah.
That one.
Yes.
Wasn't me.
Right, this is day 5 of getting rid of pieces from our home. So first of all, a few items from the kitchen. I've got this old baking tray. I've got all new trays now, so all the old ones are going. This egg holder, the trouble is with that one, it's too big. Although I normally have a dozen eggs or something, it's not actually working because it's too big, and I haven't used it in a year and a half. The same as this toast rack, I haven't used it in so long. Yes, it could use for pads and everything, you know, drawing pads or notebooks or anything, but I tend to keep those in the cupboard or on that little shelf in my cubby, the ones I'm in use, and it hasn't been used for about 3 years now, so it's just going to go. Because I've got a new light and stand and another stand as well, I'm going to let this one go. So that one's going. I'm going to let this watch go. I haven't used it in 3 years. Because I've had my hair cut really short, I've got 2 slides that I've used, but I've kept hold of them. But these 2 I haven't used, so I'm going to pass those on to a family member. And this bracelet, it's just got, you know, really tarnished now, so that's going. Haven't worn that in a while. And then just some sort of makeup items. These I've had over 2 years and haven't used them, so I'm just going to donate those. Some of this stuff will actually be just dumped because they won't accept it at the charity shop. And I've got this Wet n Wild lip gloss, never used it. These I've had a couple of years. Again, these are the NYC lip glosses. I have used them, so they'll be just dumped. But we'll get rid of those 2. This eyeshadow, I've never used it, but I've got a small palette with lilac and purple in, and that's why I'm getting rid of these 2 products as well. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's 14 items going on day 5 of stuff leaving our home. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.